Jelly beans in general, low key, have kind of been falling off.
Jelly Belly's the only way to go.
For me, it's the Jolly Rancher jelly beans. That still
those are some good fucking jelly beans.
Those motherfuckers still hit. Those motherfuckers suck dick.
No, they don't.
They taste like jelly chalk.
Any motherfuckers, you haven't even tried one.
I know exactly what they taste like.
That hide mint and licorice in their mix are fucking bad.
Here's the real spill. Okay, Jelly Belly pear flavor and roasted marshmallow.
Have you had
roasted marshmallow? Be wild.
Yeah, it's
Have you had the peach Jolly Rancher?
Yeah. Hear me out. Jelly Belly, dog food flavor. Bad.
Dog food. It's really good.
No one said flued.
No one said that.
Dakota's fucking ears have been fucking.
It's weird. Some people speak with a lisp. You hear with one.
All right, here we go.
This is no ordinary legend. This is a legend in trainings.
Mature audiences only.
See content warnings and more in the description.
Last time on Legends in Training.
The ground begins to start separating between the desert and the tree line. This is an earthquake, shattering the ground. Sandira, I'll have to call you back. So the earth, it's beginning to shake. Maybe it's mirroring what's going on there. I'm not sure, but I will call you back when
please
it's
do.
Relaxed.
Stay safe.
Click. Yes, the ground's shaking. There's a lot going on over here. From the west, a large piece of continent coming towards you.
Oh.
It looks like the prior thicket's coming. Goo, and it slams into the ground.
In the prior thicket, are you alive? And where the fuck are you?
I've been living in a jail cell for a month and a half, 2 months-ish, going through rigorous torture. It's been absolutely wonderful. So much fun.
Speaking of Leonidas, what was the last interaction you had with him like?
They captured me and Leonidas. All right, I thought he was on our side. Turns out his family is sworn to the Vishtari. He seemed really upset at first and felt like he wasn't believing anything they were saying. He said he knew all of you and that you wouldn't do something like this, and they did something and he turned real quick. Sandira, I should probably mention they sent troops to your home, Solstice. Welcome back to Legends in Training. As always, I'm your wonderful DM, Zach, and I'm joined again by my wonderful group of friends.
Hey, I'm Tyler. I play Sandira, fighter Eladrin elf boy, and I'm feeling pretty sassy.
I'm Dakota, and I'm playing Castiel Arunque. Got this really weird ice scimitar. Don't know what the fuck is up with that, but I guess we'll find out.
I'm Phoenix, and I'm playing Arania, and these new arms I haven't really got to mess with, but they are kind of funky.
This is Madison. I'm playing Echo, and my best friend is alive, and that's really all I care about.
So, you guys are making your way back to Spindlebriar. You've recently found Reese and healed him up, and had a little bit of conversation catching him back up. What's up, guys? What's the sitch? Are y'all just heading straight to Spindlebriar and basically just going the way that you went the first time you ever traveled as a group?
Would it be smarter to go through the woods?
To be honest, this is only like my second time going to Spindlebriar, like ever, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, never really go out this way.
I mean, with us being wanted fugitives and all.
I'm sure we could find our way if we took a path less traveled.
Yeah, through the woods.
Yeah, I mean,
into the woods we go.
You guys also do know that, like, the prior thicket got its name from the fact that its vegetation grows so fruitful and so strong that there's only like one real set path. Most other offshoot paths end up being grown over with vegetation by the next day. So
yeah, but
you
we definitely can.
I was about to say,
they could
the
probably
druid
just
can fix
like
it.
move plants around. And is that something you is that in your wheelhouse?
Plants?
Yeah, can't you like move them around?
I can most certainly try. I will be honest. Plants weren't my forte when I was at home. was mainly poisons, but that's a conversation for a different day. But I can try. I won't say I won't try.
I just kind of scooch to the side.
Should I leave?
I get out of the
Echoes-
blast radius. I go back 15 feet.
Echo's doing that thing where if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Should I suppose I'm leading. All right. Onward.
And you begin to head into the forest. Now, traveling through the forest is probably going to put a couple extra days on there, but it shouldn't be too bad.
I want to take this time to really go over all the stuff that I got from the old Hidden Daggers hideout.
Okay.
Specifically looking for more about this Bahamut character.
Roll me investigation.
Are you sure you don't want athletics?
I'm pretty certain. By the way you described it.
You sure you don't want deception?
11?
You see brief mentionings here and there.
Maybe something about, like, now that I've heard them talk about champions and being chosen, see if maybe he chose, if there's something about champion.
Listen here, bitch. You said a thing. You rolled the dice. I'm going to give you what you asked for.
Okay, yeah. I'm not going back on it. Forget I said it.
All right. So
I'll say it the next day.
you look through, and you see that some stuff is written in some different language. You'll see like mentions of Bahamut, and then there's some language that keeps you from knowing much of anything else about him, as if that part is purposefully written in a different language to kind of hide it away from wandering eyes.
What language is it? Can Echo take a look? Echo knows like 7 languages.
What languages does everyone read?
I know Celestial, Elvish, and Giant.
Gotcha.
Echo's got Celestial, Draconic, Sylvan, Giant, and Infernal.
Got it.
Ronnie's got Common, Druidic, Giant, Sylvan.
Got it.
Thieves Can't, Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Giant.
Okay, cool.
Giant is?
It looks like a mix between a couple of languages. If you all work together on it, there's a chance you could probably crack it. There's definitely enough language between the 4 of you that you could probably put it together. But it's not just one single dialect. It seems like some kind of code.
Hey guys, there's some things scribbled in here that look like I recognize some of it, not all of it. I kind of want everyone to take a look at it and see if we can crack what's going on.
Echo's already got a little grubby handout reaching for the papers.
Yeah, check it out. So I hand them the specific pages that have like
Yeah, so just trying to get through the first deciphering is the goal of it. Trying to figure out the patterns of everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm. Roll me intelligence?
Mm-hmm. Just a straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
With guidance. Natural 20.
Nice. You immediately look through it and you can see that there are some markings of infernal, and there are some off-marked runes of giant that are mixed into those letters that are trying to convey a sound and also a thing. And even a little bit of Sylvan is mixed in with it. But yeah, if you're given enough time, you'll be able to, you'll crack this in the next couple of hours.
Put me on Reese's shoulder.
Yep.
Echo will just start digging.
And begin to start reading.
Wait, before you hop up there, Reese, can you handle someone being on your shoulders right now?
Oh my God, Reese, am I a massive inconvenience?
Well, I was tortured for like a month and a half, but it shouldn't be a problem.
I was in the Shadow Plains for a couple of months and a half.
It shouldn't be a problem.
You'll be fine.
And I mean, he's privy to what we're doing. I'm just generally trying to find out more about this Bahamut character that's all over these pages.
Mm-hmm. The way I picture it, like, you guys know how like software engineers, when they're doing coding and everything and something's going wrong and they can't figure it out, so they start yelling at like their rubber ducky, right? Have you ever seen that? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm explaining. So like, they
Real
have
thing.
they've got like a rubber ducky at their desk, and they start shouting out their code, like the issues with the code at the rubber ducky, and organically something about that gets their brain to like click on where it is they're messing up on the coding or whatever it is they're trying to decipher on their screens. Reese's echoes rubber ducky.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, I yell at the screen when I'm editing.
Yeah, and then like magically sometimes it actually helps.
It does help a lot, actually.
That's fucking funny. That's cool. Cool. So yeah, you begin working on cracking that code as everyone else begins to walk. Is there anything else anybody would like to do in that couple of hours?
Can I? Because we're going through the forest. Can I feel around to see if anything feels familiar to me, like vegetation wise, like if like anything's from like I remember from the combine, any plants.
Okay. Yeah. Do me a nature check.
You ever done one of those?
No, we'll see. 21.
There are definitely pieces of some of the vegetation from the combine here, but much like the people in the combine, there are meshings and amalgamations of the foliage in the combine. So you'll find like a red flower and look at it and go, this looks a lot like that one, but it also has blue petals and purple petals with it. And this one, it looks like that blue flower with red thorns. And it is, but it's missing the red thorns. So you'll put it, you piecing together pieces of vegetation that you've seen in the combine, parts of their DNA and these plants that you pass through.
Okay. So I'm feeling I feel like I can work with this. I'm just I'm basically just trying to make sure.
You've in the small amount of plant life you've worked with, you've definitely worked with stuff that is similar enough to this.
I think we can make it through. I feel confident in these plants.
Awesome.
Hey guys, this is your DM speaking. For the people at home, I'm just curious if you want to put in the comments what you think Arani is actually going to like do with the forest. Please let me know because I have no fucking clue what the plan is right now. Anyway, we jump back in.
To make it easier to like manipulate the plant life.
Yeah, like that's why she's looking around. Like I recognize some of these plants, so I know how they work, kinda, since they're a little bit different. But if we need to do anything with the plants as of now, I can try make it easier. I'm gonna
All right.
be nice.
And so a couple hours pass by. And with the last couple of minutes and the last couple of markings on the page, Echo, you have cracked the code on the Bahamut notes.
I got it. I did it.
Oh yeah.
What's it say?
What's it say?
What if I was like, you tell them, dude? You see it mentions it's kind of, with the way the coding is, it's kind of broken up on the words. It mentions Bahamut and how the higher up members of the Hidden Daggers have accepted the mark. And the ones that have accepted the mark are now being given the gift of Bahamut, where they've allowed themselves to be kind of influenced by him, and with that they still retain some of their sanity. There's mentionings of Pinder Eldar being a very strong follower of Bahamut, and is kind of the ringleader of the followers of Bahamut in the Vishtari and the Hidden Daggers. There's mentionings of Bahamut just being around someone who has been influenced by Bahamut can affect the mental stability of people around them. And the mark can be forced upon people. And those people will just become mindless half demons, basically. That are completely in Bahamut's control.
Arania, that explains what happened to those hidden daggers that we fought where the unicorns are being kept.
Oh,
Because remember, as they died, they distorted and became these demon-like abominations.
yeah. Yes, I agree. They were abominations before
Fiendish
we
or
fought
like sludge, shadow,
Fiends.
gross.
Fiendish,
Okay, awesome.
fleshy,
Awesome.
golem type.
exhibitionists.
No, that's when you like for people to watch you have sex.
No, I think I'm right.
That's what that is.
No, I think I'm still right. They were weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That actually does ring true because one of them got sliced behind the knee and started rubbing his nipple.
Yeah. So yeah, I see it. So I was correct.
Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you were incorrect when you were in fact very correct.
I don't know if that's actually important. I think that's a little important.
Yeah.
Echo is transcribing like the now translated stuff onto different paper now.
Yeah.
Just in case we need that.
And also, moving forward, if there's that code appears again, you'll be able to crack it pretty proficiently.
Yeah.
So we're not up big. Wow. So
Take two.
my man bun's tight.
Yeah, it is.
Or like his girl hair.
I tried to slip into his man bun earlier. The butthole joke.
I could pick on him about having girl hair. I used to do the man bun thing all the time.
Anyways. So Bahamut's got a bigger hand in this than we originally assumed.
I don't know if I like that, not only because of the evil that comes with it, but they were very uncomfortable to fight. Not even just the physical aspect of it, but just the ugh.
Yeah, and what have we been told about Bahamut?
Massive evil dragon god.
That he was the god of the mind and cruel and vile.
And
Sorry, after that, we found out Miss Buns had 13 kids, and I'm stuck on that right now.
Cass, don't worry,
sorry,
Cass, we'll get there.
When did I write this down? Oh my god.
Cass he's confused at the moment. We have
Sorry,
to give him
this was
time.
only like 4 days ago.
Echo looking to oh, he has 13 children now, by the way.
4 days of father, you know?
Jeez, congratulations, I guess.
Thanks.
I
I don't know what to do.
I would like to show the insignia of Bahamut that's on the paper to Reese and see if it... Hey, did you see a lot of this while you were, of course, being tortured for a month and a half?
No, I never saw a marking like that.
Okay. You didn't happen to be branded or anything yourself, did you?
No, no, I don't. Branding was never a part of the torture.
Well, I don't mean to, reopen old wounds or anything.
Are they really old though?
Yeah, just...
There's literally some that still have a little bit of blood coming out.
You just can't be too careful, right? Like anybody we've seen with this insignia has been like a raging lunatic.
Oh, he
towards
wasn't
this.
just a god. He was the greater devil of controlling minds.
Right. Right. Okay.
One thing's for certain, this code thing that they've come up with, it hurts my head.
You feel like you got
This
it
is
down? Or?
Yes, but it's overly complicated for absolutely no reason.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure that's the reason, but
Oh my gosh, something being overly complicated for Echo? Who would have thought in that tiny fucking head? Anyways.
let it go. Let it go.
Hey,
Just let it go.
all right. Onward.
All right. So what are we doing in Spindlebriar? I have a few thoughts myself, but I want to check the temperature of the room, or the forest, I should say.
Very humid out.
74 degrees.
West.
All right. All right.
Do we all want to say our favorite colors next?
Green.
Purple.
Red.
Perfect.
You look at
We're not the sharpest crayons in the fruit basket, are we?
Speak for yourself.
I think we're actually.
What are
pretty
we going
smart.
to be doing in
A lot
Spinnerbar?
of
What are
fruit
your
baskets
plans?
here.
Well, I think the biggest things at the moment, this huge volcano is going off. Of course, we're still wanted fugitives. My family is currently working on a way for us to project onto the crystals because staying out of Thistleheim proper might be our best bet.
They're stuck in the Feywild for however long.
Which, there's a part of me that wonders if I could help aid them in any ways by going home. Look, remember when we finished our the trials for the Vishtari, right? Mm-hmm. And when we were finishing up in the caravan, there was talk from Leonidas, and I think Reese spoke of them too, where we could go and do some last minute things, and there was these teleportation circles in all these major cities. So there's one, it could throw everyone off our track. And two, I'm real good in my hood. Sorry. And two, I have a great-ish reputation with most people in home. So,
Sandira. Sandira.
Yep, that's it.
There it is. Sandira, your hometown might not be the best route right now.
Why is it burned to the ground?
No, but if they went for me being one of the closest people to Echo, then there's chance that they went to your home.
That
as
is
well.
true.
Sure, but it's not like they would have found any of my family there.
I guess that's fair.
To be fair, though, you're far more social than I am. I doubt they limit themselves to blood relatives. Case in point.
Unless, look, I know the fellers back home. They wouldn't snitch, right? Well, I mean, I guess if they got caught, that'd probably be the worst thing for them.
Yeah, look at Reese.
But they literally know nothing about where I went, like at all.
Yeah, but also look at Reese.
Reese knows that you got, like, we all went on the airship and
Right.
went to the Isle of Beginnings.
Yes, that, yeah.
My people back home know nothing, and anyone who does is still in the wilds.
I'm
Look.
just putting it out there, mate.
Yeah. It was just an idea. I feel like at least my house might have some things that could aid my family in the other dimension. Maybe even a place to lay low if they've already raided the place. But of course, there's no way to know for sure. So regardless, there's still the teleportation circles, and there's places that, hell, we haven't even been to in our lives. So
And it's not a bad plan. The biggest thing is that I'm not the sneakiest individual. I'm not exactly good at that part. So if we're going to try to go somewhere where there's might still be Vishtari just milling about like cockroaches, I'm not particularly sure that I'll be able to navigate.
well, if nothing else, you could blend in pretty easily. I've seen you turn into some crazy stuff.
It's fair.
That's true.
The Harrigans are fun.
And we've all got our new little cloaks. Look, I'm not trying to convince
I mean,
anybody.
there's been no drawings of you walking around in full panther form.
Also, the wanted posters are wrong. I would like to note that.
Hey, I'm not. They definitely got my pecs too small. You know what I'm saying?
The ones that were in Slaghaven, yes, were very bad.
I'm sure the ones in Thistleheim are better, but
I think it's a good plan as long as we're safe, or we can always just go to the combine. Well, it was an idea.
It was an idea.
it's a thought.
It is
an
heard, and we're
Acknowledged.
gonna pin it up on the idea wall,
Like a bug.
and it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just right there, so it's always there. You know.
I mean,
We all carry a copy of a general map, more or less, or we have one. Like the map you've provided us with.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm assuming
that's
Echo
on
has
you,
one.
dog. It's your character. Do you think your character would carry a map around of the entire Thistleheim?
Not Aranya.
Well, if nothing else, we can get to Spindlebriar and find
But at the
one.
very least, Castiel has done some traveling. So I just didn't know what size of a map he would have.
It's a little travel map. Little travel brochure.
Hey, since I'm a far traveler, as for my background,
What does that mean?
wouldn't I have a map?
What is it? Why would you? Give me juice.
Okay. Sandira, always been the lofty, head in the clouds kind of type, looking for something out there, you know? How else would he have known where to go for the Vishtari trials and things like that? Because he had to travel a pretty long way. And so he's always looked at, wow, I'd love to visit this place. I'd love to go to, you know,
Good luck. Good fucking luck.
like, I've never even heard my friends talk about the Frost Fangs. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So, you know, I've heard of the desert, but no one talks about that place. Like, I always dreaming of going somewhere else.
Wasn't there a town like east of Solstice or something?
Yeah, it's called Ekis. It's more like
I've never heard it pronounced. I thought it was Aquis or something.
yeah, it's generally the people there can pronounce it the best, but it's basically like the university town. It's like where all the researchers go to become educated, and
There's an idea.
it'd be a good place to do some research. We have a lot of questions that need answering. We can see how much truth there is to this folklore of big dragon under the volcano.
I like research.
All right. So the plan is to head to Spindlebriar, find some method of transportation to Akis.
Ekis.
I'm sorry, whose game is it?
Our game.
We're gonna go with Akis.
We're going to go with Akis.
He said Ekis.
Break
The
his
second
neck.
take, I said Akis.
Break
Pick a
his-
name.
Akis.
Any name.
Akis.
Amicus.
All right. So you guys continue to finish traveling through that day. Anybody, anything else? No?
Get a little sleep on.
All right. You all go to sleep.
I'm going to try to spend a little time with this sword now that we've kind of hit the
God.
calm in the storm.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to think about how I just focused on the Raven dagger and how Kevin popped out from it. And I'm just going to spend some time how I did with the dagger, but with this icy scimitar.
Cool. Roll me a d20.
10.
Yeah. There's still something missing. It's just something just isn't quite clicking.
You win this round.
You feel a cold chill go through you when you say that.
You have ice sword. I have lightning sword. It's
Burr.
basically a taser.
You do have a taser sword.
Is the camel still okay?
Yeah, Camel's chilling.
Cool.
Camel just carried Reese for that day. Seems fine. I don't know what exactly happens to a camel when you put it in an environment that isn't in a drought, but I'm assuming they're fine.
Hey,
Yeah.
Camel, there's even more water in the air here. Isn't that crazy? His hump's getting huge. Is
Dude, he's got a big old swollen hump.
that a second hump?
A second hump formed.
Two
The
hump
water
Camel.
hit the second hump. You guys all begin to go to bed. We cut to Thistleheim proper. A very dark night. Heavy rain going. We cut to a warehouse. An older man there with a very small, younger changeling at his side. He seems to be working on something. The changeling helping grab this and that. Go fetch me that vial, Echo. And the little changeling goes off, grabs the vial, comes back. You see on the table a bunch of different blueprints for different medical practices, a couple of different flasks that are being heated and transformed into some sorts of potions, and a scale of gold that sits on the very middlemost point of the table that stays balanced. The door comes smashing open. There's a Goliath who is very badly hurt and falls to the ground. as blood begins to pool around him. The doctor grabs gloves, puts them on his hands. Jesus Christ. All right, Echo, we've got a live one. Come on, let's go. And begins to take the Goliath and throw him onto the table. This Goliath is Reese. The doctor begins to start looking, surveying him. Looks like a lower member of the city guard. Goes to check in his pockets. Couple silver. Echo, it looks like you get a practice body. Have at it. This is not worth my time. I'll be back later with some dinner for us. And he leaves. Echo.
Echo.
A younger version of yourself sits over this body. This large Goliath body. There's a deep, deep wound in his stomach and another one up over his chest, seemingly right where his heart is. You have to use a little step stool to get up to where you need to be to perform anything useful. What do you do?
I'm gonna climb up onto the steps. So this is different. This is new. I don't often get left with them alone. I've been shown how to do any of this.
Mm-hmm.
But leaving them here like this isn't uncommon.
Right.
For this particular priest. It happens all the time where these people just get left here to die.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to do, we're going to put one hand over the wound on the chest and then the other one over the wound on his abdomen. And I'm going to try to mimic what I've seen the other clerics do. I'm going to try to mimic channeling the light of Kalimvor to try and heal. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that this is not how it's supposed to be, and that I know how it's supposed to look. I know how the body looks when it's put together.
Yeah. Roll religion, arcana, or a spell casting roll. Like roll to hit with spell casting.
It's an 11.
The scale in the room begins to light a little bit. Your hands begin to glow. The very edges of the wounds start to close a little bit. And then the Goliath coughs up a large amount of blood, and it throws your concentration off, and the wounds, the little bit that you closed them, tears back open as blood begins to start pouring.
Echo stops for a minute, looks up, looks over. I am trying to put this back. If you could please just stay still so that we can both get on with it. Don't move. You don't even have to talk. Just shh.
The head kind of uncontrollably rocks back with the eyes rolling into the back of the head.
No, that's fantastic. Echo's just going to try again. Because that's all they know how to do. They just have to try again. It works. They've seen this work, this divine light, this belief that if people are supposed to make it, if they're not supposed to be in the ground yet, then they're going to make it. That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
Just going to try again. Press a little harder, maybe a little bit more aggressive than like completely necessary. Mm-hmm. It's another religion.
Yeah, whatever roll out of the three.
The 21.
Nice. The wounds begin to start closing. The scale off in the distance glows. Your hands begin to start glowing, but this time you feel this kind of presence of warmth, and the Goliath kind of tilts his head up to look and see what's going on. His eyes connect with yours, and you see a smile come across his face, and then he drops back and passes out from the damage that he had taken. The wounds begin to close, and then they close more, and before you know it, the wounds have been completely healed. You see the scale, And you see for just a moment that one side of it weighs down. One side of it weighs down just a little bit while you are healing. And then when you are done, it goes back to balanced. I think it's up to you on how much that has weighed in your mind through your lifetime up to this point, but it didn't appear to be that significant in that moment.
I think that's why it matters so much to Echo. That one moment they were left alone. They weren't supposed to be able to do that. They weren't supposed to be able to fix Reese. It was a practice body. For anyone who actually cared, Reese was supposed to die on that table, and Reese didn't. Echo did that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for something so little, I think it was exceptionally monumental for Echo.
Mm-hmm.
For the right way that this is supposed to be done, how a cleric is supposed to, without question, fix what is supposed to be fixed and find ways to fix what they shouldn't be able to fix.
Right. After the glowing stops, you look and see one of the clocks on the wall and see that it's been like an hour of you healing them, and it felt only like moments. And the priest comes walking through. When he's here in the warehouse, he refers to himself as a doctor, but it's just a cover. And he walks through and he goes, huh, well, I'll be damned, Echo. Good on you. Really thought that one was going to die. Here, I got you a burger. And he goes through the gentleman's pockets, takes them, and goes, all right, well, he's part of the guard. He can't be knowing about this place. And he takes him, puts him outside in the rain in the alleyway, and shuts the door. And goes, I think you're going to take over this business just fine when I'm gone. Anyway, back to our studies. And he continues to start working and asking Echo for this, asking Echo for that. And we wake up the next day. Everybody is doing their morning routines and waking up.
Echo has unfortunately developed like a cat stretch now.
Good, nice. We love that.
Good morning.
Good morning. Runner's checking on the camel, making sure that he's fine.
You guys see Reese doing some morning workouts.
Hell yeah.
Was that a hell yeah or a hell yeah?
Hell yeah. Maybe I should start doing the same with these new fucking guns I got. I'll go over and do some workouts with them.
Hell yeah.
It must be Tuesday or whatever.
You guys start working out together. He's like, damn, I was worried you weren't going to get up in time.
It's been a few days since Castiel has like sat down and really like detailed and cleaned out his arm and everything. I don't think he's actually spent any time cleaning this new one that he got from Tyrion, so he's going to actually pop it off, pop one of the old ones on so he can work on it.
You see,
just clean it up.
You see a little fucking mushroom was growing in there. Like, what the fuck? Everything else was pretty clean, but that one mushroom was in there. You cut it out and it goes, ah!
I think that was from the wilds.
You killed it.
I pick up the little mushroom.
You see a little face. It's got little X's for eyes, and its little tongue is sticking out.
Oh no. Echo.
What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know. It screamed when I cut it off.
Echo, what do you do? What do you do, Echo?
Echo will, what's the word I'm looking for? Echo's gonna humor the situation.
Okay.
Gonna give like a nice, genuine, like singular second level spell slot of just like radiant light to try to see if that doesn't do any. It's a plant. It's a plant. Yeah. This is not what Echo works with.
You're right. Roll me a dice. Roll me a d20.
Just flat. Yeah.
No. Add your spell casting.
Okay. 12.
You guys see this light pour into this mushroom, and it blinks a little bit. Its eyes turn from the X's back into little teeny tiny little black dots.
Oh, hello.
And it looks at you, and it looks down and goes, ah! Looks like it's kind of distraught that it's missing its bottom half.
Plant them in the ground.
What?
Can
Can I? No, let's. Echo's gonna scoop up like
Can
a
you speak
handful of
with
dirt.
plants?
Echo's gonna scoop up a handful of dirt
I don't.
and like kind of just like push, and then like another like 1 level spell slot of radiant light to see if that doesn't like stabilize something. Are we good?
And it just kind of closes its eyes and looks like it falls asleep in the little dirt pile.
Don't we have a empty bottle or something?
Do we have an empty bottle?
Maybe we just plant them in the ground.
I don't think that
don't-
works because what if something steps on it?
What if it infects the other things around here?
If it's an invasive species, that might be pretty cool.
I think we should put. it
I'm
in a
calling
bottle.
your brother.
It's a bunch of it's talking. Oh yeah, the whole can't bring stuff over thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times? That's now 2.
One.
You brought one. You left something there, and now you've brought something here.
I didn't know it was in my arm.
You also didn't know that you impregnated a rabbit.
You see the mushroom kind of wakes up and spins around and looks at Castiel while Echo is yelling at him and goes,
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
and it turns around and you see its little mushroom butt.
He just dislodged you from your home, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Someone find me a bottle.
I think
Okay.
Echo found a new best friend.
Rani goes through her bag and
Like an empty potion bottle or
Pour out
something.
the
They would
dead bees.
yeah,
make- That actually that's perfect.
it's here.
You see as you go to pour out the dead bees, it goes,
Do you want this? Oh, yeah, wait. We can decompose that shit. Wait, it's right.
Compost.
Yeah.
I scoop some more dirt and put it in
Yeah,
the
just
bottle.
kind of, right. Some little moss, some like lichen or whatever.
you guys make a TikTok of creating a small biome for a year.
And then I take the end of my glaive and I poke holes in the top of the lid.
And
I think it's happy now.
we have rope.
Yes.
I always have rope.
Cool. You guys know those cute fucking macrame fucking net hangers?
Yeah.
Okay, so unlike someone who left their bees in the bag of holding, so they died.
Hey.
We get a little belt action, little jar purse, essentially.
You go to put the mushroom in the jar. The moment it comes out of the little dirt in your hand, it starts squealing.
No, it's okay. You're staying with me.
And once it gets into the jar, it stops squealing.
Okay. We good?
You see, you go, a root structure just fills the whole
Brilliant.
fucking area, and you see as like little bits of the root start wrapping around dead bodies of the bees in the dirt, and it immediately starts sucking them dry.
So I'm glad we did
Excellent.
not
So
plant that.
Echo
Are
has
you
got this
serious?
thing like eye level. That is fascinating.
And it is like the most like generic red and white mushroom
Like a
look.
little toadstool.
Yeah, like a little toadstool, and he's glowing. The top of his head is glowing red, just
This
a
is
little bit.
fat-
While he
Reese, did
feeds.
you see this? Reese.
Oh, well, hi there, little friend. And it looks at Reese and goes,
This is fantastic.
I
love
agree.
this thing.
Yes.
well,
I mean, this seems up your alley.
Can you
the
speak with
boar
animals?
Druid.
That's not an animal.
Well,
Speak with
Plants. I did mean plants.
not even a plant, really. It's a fungus.
Shut up.
technically,
You're not wrong, Reese.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, well, technically, I can try, and I cast speak with animals because it's
It's animated.
animated.
The bee, okay. When you go to talk to it, the bees answer. What do you say?
Hello.
You hear all of the all 12, 13 of the bees at once go, hello.
Oh.
What?
I think our little friend can animate the dead. This is
That is a wild assumption.
technically, I
Wait,
mean,
wait. Connect the dots for me there. Connect the dots for me there.
Well-
Walk me through that one.
the bees are speaking in unison as a type of hive mind.
So it's a fungus.
Fungus?
Pun.
That's what they.
I'm just saying,
I don't-
we don't normally see mushrooms do that.
I am saying though, but with the way the root structures work and the way fungus tend to decompose and take over everything that they've connected to.
Oh yeah, you would know.
It would
yeah.
be.
Yeah. Oh yes, because you would know a lot
It would be
about
the fungus.
funguses, infecting things. Yeah, obviously.
Well, clearly you don't know how to talk to it, so
Well, yeah, I mean, you're a fungus of yourself, so I guess you understand.
Reese, you can actually talk now.
Anyways, let me talk to the friend.
Could have just responded to it. Instead, you went on this thing and then blamed Echo for it.
Give me the
No,
goddamn.
No.
Easy with the jar.
Arania gets down to eye level with the glass. Are you all right?
Well, I was cut in half a little bit ago, so that really sucked. That guy with the metal arm can suck my mushroom dinkus.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't. He didn't know. If I know that doesn't make it any better, but it was ignorance on his part.
Doesn't matter. Still hate that dude. Anyway.
Does it have a name?
Do you have a name?
Well, this is probably my first time ever talking, really. I've never really... And again, this is like 13 dead bees saying all of this. I've never really needed a name.
Just need like 13 high pitched sax.
So, I don't... I'm just,
Do you require anything else? Is water, moist soil, bigger jar?
This is pretty chill right now. Honestly, I'm probably going to be good for a couple weeks off these bees.
Okay. I'm glad that we know that timeline. All right. Well,
Write that down, note taker.
As long, I mean, if you guys are planning on like keeping me in this jar and we're chilling out like this, I'll let you know when I'm hungry.
okay. That's great by me. Just
Cool.
holler if you need anything.
Hell yeah.
He's fine.
Can I talk to all of y'all? And he looks and he's like trying to talk to. He looks around at the group and is like,
No, unfortunately.
huh, that sucks.
So, yeah. Holler.
Well, tell that one, and you see him like turn and point his head towards Echo. Thank you for not, I guess, killing me or whatever, cutting me into more pieces, and the jar. I appreciate it. Thank you for the jar and the bees. That really helped me out. Yeah. That might have sounded like I meant to say both of those things to that one, but the bees. I saw that you had the bees in the jar. That was thank you to you for the bees in the jar.
Absolutely. I will let them know. But again, if you need anything, you let me know.
Yeah, cool.
So, and Arania stands up like, oh, so our mushroom friend is fine. He will let us know if he needs anything. He says that he appreciates you healing him. And as for Castiel, in his own words, suck his mushroom dick. I did not.
He's looking at you and smiling mushroom cap to mushroom cap.
We're gonna have fucking mushroom soup tonight.
Watch
Keep it
it. Watch it.
I told him that you didn't do it on purpose.
Castiel,
up. You ever had cream of mushrooms?
It's a mushroom.
It's just a mushroom.
What is wrong with you?
Fuck that mushroom.
Fair enough.
You can hear from in the jar. He's like, well, how about you grow your fucking arm back, loser? I'm gonna grow my shit back. Watch. And like more roots just grow into the dirt. You fucking one-armed motherfucker.
Look, you made it upset.
It's just a mushroom.
It is.
He looks over at you and around you hear, you want some of this too, you piece of shit, fucking fairy boy?
I put holes in his thing so he could breathe.
I swear to fucking God. Come at me sideways again, dog.
Cream of mushroom.
I think
I'll cream on your mushroom, bitch.
There's nothing a mushroom could say to me that could ever hurt me. All right, that's where I'm at.
Does it have a name?
no. He no does not have a name.
We'll figure that out.
Yes.
I can't call you the mushroom for ages. We'll figure that out.
Guess he's a real fun guy.
All right, you know what? I'm liking that dude again. I'm back on that dude's side.
He appreciated that one.
Well, we ready to get this show on the road?
Echo just like fully invested in this little terrarium jar. Yeah, we can go.
And you guys continue to head towards. I wanted to say Sphincter Briar so bad. Spindle Briar.
I want everyone to know that I don't think Echo has ever immediately loved something this much.
I'm just on my board, man, whizzing around.
This is gonna be a what is it? What's the plant one? The musical.
Oh,
Little Shop of Horrors. This is gonna be like a little Shop of Horrors bullshit for Echo. Yeah,
I hope in the last episode the mushroom comes through and saves us.
I believe in
Who
it.
knows, dude?
I think I want its name to be Frederick.
It's going to be like a whole Groot thing.
So, you guys continue to head towards Spindlegyre.
Spindlegyre.
I'm sorry, that was me. No, that was me.
What's wrong with
Well,
me?
because while you were speaking, I went, I've got a jar of dirt.
I don't know why that affected my words so much, though.
Spindle dryer.
I said my
cycle
dryer was
wash.
spindle.
It's a delicate blanket, okay.
So you guys head to Spindlebriar. Is anybody doing anything special for the next couple of days while you travel?
Arana is just keeping up with her mom and Theo, making sure they're okay while also checking on the camel.
Cool. Yeah, everyone's chill. It's honestly been pretty fucking chill.
Maybe
Yeah,
looking
just-
for some other plants, poisonous ones, see if she can grab anything from that.
Like, I'm sure usually Echo would be trying to like pray at night, but Echo's pretty sure they're still in trouble, so they're really not about to go knocking on a door right now.
Okay.
Oh my! I never checked to see if my family was okay after the earthquake on their end. All right, I'll give them a call.
Tell them about the mushroom.
Do 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 pa ka do 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 ta ta do 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 ta ta.
Sandira?
Hey, you guys okay?
Yeah. There's a couple of injured, but for the most part, everyone seems to be all right.
So what seemed to be the cause on your end? I know ours was the volcano, but
I couldn't tell you this. It doesn't make sense that something would happen. That the both of the planes having the same earthquake at the same time, doesn't make sense.
to make it even weirder, it's happening in the shadows too.
Well, fuck that. You know, Sandra, you know how much it sucks when you are a scientist and you like think of all of like the stuff that it could be for something, and then all of a sudden there's another piece of data that wasn't there at first, and now you have to think of what all it could be again and then consider this third thing. It's literally my least favorite part about being a scientist, and everybody else is like, oh, it's so, now there's so many more opportunities. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to know everything and be done.
Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from.
No, he's right.
Just been thinking about the Chargers. Hey,
Versus the Knicks? Yeah, they did great last night. No, I gotcha. Why are you thinking about the Chargers so much?
no, I was just trying to relate to you, Dad.
This is Tyrion. What? Sorry,
You guys
bud.
sound so much alike. I was just trying to relate to you, Tyrion.
It's
my
all
fault.
right. It's hard because there's no face cam. I'm working on it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, any idea on the crystal thing? Where oh, you know what? Sorry to tell you what ended up happening with the earthquake. The desert completely separated from the rest of the continent. And then the gap that was left there just was filled in by what was already there. So now like Spindlebriar is like right next to where we were. So that was pretty neat.
Well, fuck. Fuck. God damn. Well, if the whole fucking continent is splitting in half and pieces of it are falling off here and there, you might want to look into either using teleportation circles to get places or airships? Because if you guys keep on your feet, you're not gonna know where you're fucking going at this rate.
Right. Yeah, we were headed to Spindlebriar to do just that. I was thinking, well, I'd originally thought about going to Solstice and seeing if there was anything there that could help, but they made a good point that they were probably there looking for you guys or me or someone who knew us. So we're thinking about heading to Akis.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of good books there. Akis University.
Right, because I'm still just really curious about this volcano and Bahamut and all this. There's something there.
If you do end up going to Akis, back when I went there in my college days, there's a specific library that always seemed to have exactly what I was fucking looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Big Books for Big Boys, and it was ran by this giant. Well, I mean, the closest thing we had to a giant is a very large Goliath.
Right. Name, by chance?
Eric?
Okay.
I don't know if he'll still be running it at this point, but maybe. I mean, it's only been maybe 5 or 6 years since I got out of college, so.
Yeah, fair. Well, if anything, especially in times like these, I may have to mention you to get around,
Yeah. He was a huge fan of wings, so.
Okay.
They had like a restricted section of books that were like super important. Usually I could slide him like a 20-piece of hot wings, and he'd be cool with it.
What kind of stuff was in there?
Like fucking wild shit, dude. Like a lot of the stuff I started learning about runes, a lot of the stuff I got was from in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're looking to keep up with the rune stuff, like there's probably some good stuff in there for you.
Okay. Cool.
Don't fucking moan in my ear while we're on the phone.
Sorry, it's a new habit I picked up. I'll stop. Awesome. Yeah, well, I really appreciate it. Again, let me know if you guys come up with anything for the crystals. We're still wanting to try and imprint a message across those.
It's just hard because we don't have one, but I promise we're working on it. I promise we're trying to do everything we can.
And that's the thing. Like, I have one. I wish I could just...
Maybe once we get the video link up on these phones, well, I'll be able to look at it from there, and we can like reverse engineer it. We'll see.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right, cool.
Wait, ask him how I'm supposed to properly take care of a Feywild mushroom.
Hey, Feywild mushroom. How you take care of those?
Did you just call me Feywild Mushroom? Is that like a new nickname you're giving me?
A mushroom from where you are right now. Sorry.
Well, fuck. I don't even know which kind it is.
It's
It's
red
the red
and white.
It's like it looks like a toadstool, but it has a face and can like...
And it talks.
Yeah, it talks.
Okay. Don't plant it. Make sure it's not planted in like the ground.
Right.
I told you.
It'll probably spread. And if it's in any kind of distress, it might emit some kind of spores. Like that could be dangerous.
That's what he meant by he'll let us know if he's hungry.
Maybe, I mean, those spores could be seeds too. It could spread that way.
Fabulous.
But yeah, just be careful. I mean, if you want, you can probably just cook it up,
no.
eat it.
No.
That's what I said.
No. No.
But if,
Goodbye, Tyrion.
all right,
I'm still here. I didn't hang up on you.
that's okay. But I mean, yeah, that's one option. If you don't want to, that's fine.
Just don't plant
Just
it.
don't make sure it doesn't get in the earth. Don't make sure it doesn't get in Thistleheim.
Okay. I think
It
we
should
can
be
manage
fine.
that.
All right.
All right. Well, I appreciate all your help. Say hey to mom and dad for me.
Of course. Deuces, bro.
Later. Click, click.
So I think we need to put like some kind of cheesecloth or something over the top of that lid.
The cheesecloth.
So you
Because
know
if
how
it decides to spore,
so you know how like you have like plan A and plan B and shit? Plan Z. Plant the mushroom.
Not a bad idea.
okay, but until then, like a little keep the spores in if it decides to go.
I'll be honest. I can't necessarily get behind planting it. family tradition and keeping.
Well, that was your original idea.
Yeah, until I, was educated. With new data, it just like you think you're so close to the answer, and then just something new comes at you, and
Right.
you're like, and I just want to know and get it over with. But
Absolutely. I completely understand.
Sandira's like, oh, fuck, now I get it.
oh,
How'd that feel?
I'm using my brain for the first time. You'll have to excuse me.
Also,
No, I'm recognizing it. I'm watching it happen.
I don't know how you and Tyrion like stay on the same wavelength of that conversation, but when he was like, just slide him, like 20 hot wings, and then you go, well, what's in them? I swear to God, I thought you were talking about the wings for a second. Like Tyrion's about to go, mostly flats, some drums, but he prefers flats. And it just, y'all immediately switched back to the other subject like it was nothing. That was insane.
We grew up together. We kind of know where to go, So yeah, we won't plan it, but maybe let's not let it kill us. Anyways.
I don't think it would. It's cute.
Yeah. Putting a cloth over it might not be the worst thing in the world, but.
Find one.
Okay. I dig in my bag and find a cloth.
Why would you have a cheesecloth in your bag? You got to give me something on that.
We can find one in Spindlebriar.
If you don't think Fancy Boy here wouldn't have artisanal cheeses on him.
I don't think he would have the tools to make them.
When my weapon turned into a blade and I was training to become a more adept fighter, I was told about like oiling the blade and wiping it down and things like that. So I have like a couple cloths in here.
Okay.
Microfiber.
Yeah. So I'll lend one.
Okay. All right.
I also have a lot of polishing cloths for my arms.
Do we make sure that the rest of our
I went back
friends-
through that arm in detail looking for other mushrooms.
Yeah, no, it was just the one.
Because there's nothing organic to it for it to latch onto.
Yeah. It just sucked itself onto that metal.
Same.
Was that always planned or was that just thrown in there?
What are you talking about?
The mushroom.
What are you talking about?
Did you plan that or was that just thrown in there?
What mushroom are you talking about?
I don't like this game.
The Spindlebriar.
The Sphincter Briar.
So, Sphincter Brian.
Spindle jar.
So, you guys continue on your way. The last night comes up that you guys have in the prior thicket before you get to Spindlebriar. And everybody sets up for their watches.
Wait, how many nights has it been since we talked to?
Like 5. I think 5 is a good healthy number. And it comes to Reese and Echo's night to watch. Or their time to watch. And Echo, in classic Echo fashion, they are taking the last watch of the night. Everyone is asleep. Echo and Reese are watching the group. And Reese kind of leans over and goes, So, we really haven't gotten a chance to talk since you went to the wilds. How's everything been?
Awful. It's been terrible. Everything is wrong. I've learned nothing. I've gained exponentially wonderful things, but at the same time, terrible, disgustingly out of order things have happened. And it's dragging so long. There's so many familial things that have to be fixed that it's clogging everything. And yet somehow it still has something to do with everything else that's going on.
Well, I mean, good things happen and bad things happen in this.
Echo points like to Aranya's sleeping body. The spiders are her mother and brother. Loth brought them back.
Huh.
His sister, pointing over to Castiel, is some kind of maiden of light in the shadow planes. Come to find out that the Vishtari have been trying to create child warriors for the hidden daggers.
Why isn't she here helping us? Jeez.
Family. There's family and things. And then Echo gestures over to Sandira. An entire family of researchers. I was ready to kill one of them. I was told no. Luckily, we didn't have to. Not that it matters because I was in the shadow plane. But that decision-making process was left up to someone who's never had to make it before. So that's aggravating. It's all been asinine in its complexity. It's emotional complexity when there shouldn't have to be any.
Right, but I mean, for the most part, it seems like it's kind of worked out.
It's worked out. But how much longer until that stops happening?
I mean,
They're great. They're wonderful. I will give credit where credit is due. It's a very capable group. Everything has been adequate in its execution in the end. But it's all been luck at this point. And I don't know how much longer we can put the fate of the actual makeup of existence on luck.
I mean, that's pretty heavy stuff, Echo. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of how faith works, though, right? Is you just put faith in something and hope it works how it's supposed to work, right? I mean, that's kind of what you do when it comes to Kellenville.
Yes, I suppose, but even that, he's cursed. I may have pissed him off. Haven't gone and checked on that one yet. I don't plan to anytime soon.
Wait, well, why would he be mad at you? It's not like you cursed him or anything.
Reese,
You're fucking joking.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Can't believe sometimes that I've got a friend like you. You know that?
Yeah.
You literally cursed a god.
Unintentionally.
And you weren't even trying. That makes it so much better. You see him running his hand over his head a lot. And you see these scars and markings from all this torture and stuff.
They really did an absolute number on you.
Yeah. And roll me an insight check real quick.
Insight. The 10.
He just seems, when you bring it up, he seems kind of quick to brush it off. Like, he doesn't really want to talk too much about it, but he's like, yeah, I mean, it was, I said it lightly for a couple of days, but it was a month and a half of gruesome, brutal torture, and it wasn't nice.
It's torture. I wouldn't expect it to be.
So, and I didn't know where any of you went, and I had just lost my whole team, and
All of them.
you were there, right? When the giants came through.
I'm talking about the other ones still in the city.
They were there, yes, but I took all of my best when we went
Yes.
on the caravan, but losing every one of them and then going to town trying to make right by their families, and then they arrested me right in the front of fucking everyone in town, calling me some kind of hider of treason bearers, and I can't even remember the fuck. You see, he starts to get really frustrated and just kind of stumbling over his words. It's just, it's been feeling like a lot of things ain't been coming up for old Reese lately. And I finally got out. I sent a fucking message with one of their scrolls, and I was pretty much ready to die out in the woods, having never been heard from anyone again, but you answered, and
I didn't let you die the first time. I'm not keen to let it happen now.
right. I appreciate you, Echo.
I'm glad someone does.
And he looks over at you guys. You remember that one time I brought one of them bodies in? He was squealing his head off, and you got so mad, and you were just like, just shut him up while I work. And I had to knock him out, and then you fucking healed him all back to normal. And he was like, yeah, I got a pain in my head.
I wasn't supposed to fix that part.
And For the rest of the night, Reese just kind of reminisces on all of the times where after you took over the warehouse and he kind of became the new quote unquote apprentice and helped you out. And he just goes over all the silly cases that you guys had. And Hippo would be furious.
Oh,
'cause you guys are just
absolutely
letting
angry.
these out. But
The amount of like head colds, because Reese is a good person, so he'd bring like children in. Mm-hmm. And the amount of things that Echo has thrown at his head afterwards for bringing children in there in the first place.
oh yeah, he's had a permanent lump on his head for a long time.
Echo's got great aim,
And
but it's good. It's a good recollection.
yeah. And he looks to you as the sun's kind of coming up and it's getting to the end of the last watch. And he goes, well, I hope we stay lucky. And he picks up his gear and goes around and starts waking people up and getting to work. Working out.
Oh, may as well. A few cents with Reese.
And you guys work out. And he looks to y'all and looks and says, it looks like we're going to be in Spindlebra in the next maybe hour of walking, so.
When I noted for the first time in a hot minute, Echo looks significantly less tired than they've looked in a very, very long time.
And everybody does their normal morning stuff, and you guys begin to start walking.
Yeah, guess we're just walking on through.
45 minutes-ish begin to pass by. Reese puts a hand out and stops everybody. And goes, something doesn't feel right. Oh, it's too quiet in the woods. What?
Sandira slowly reaches up and grabs his glaive. Starts to pull it out.
You see Reese kind of gets low and begins to start, like, as best as he can, sneak towards Spindlebriar.
Echo is invisible.
Smart.
I send Kevin.
Cool. Is everybody?
Arana gets low to the ground. She puts her hand on the ground to see if she can feel anything else.
With guidance.
With guidance. Was it a D4?
It's D4.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check with Kevin, too.
18.
Okay.
Just want a Raven stat block. Why does it have to be like Pina Noctis, Lord of Ravens?
just use yours. It's fine.
Technically, he is you, right?
Don't worry about Penis Noctis.
Who's Penis Noctis?
Yeah, yeah,
5.
that one main character from Final Fantasy
You see-
15.
Oh,
Kevin goes flying off, and you warg into his eyes, and you go to look, and you see this group of people standing at the edge of Spindlebriar, and then all of a sudden, your vision goes dark, and you open your eyes, and you're back up in your body, and your connection to Kevin is gone.
Kevin?
what did he say?
Kevin!
I just, for a split second, I think I saw like a group of people standing on the edge of the city line.
Did they seem like they were guards or just like uniform you never seen before?
I mean, as soon as I caught a glimpse, the vision went blank. I don't know, something happened to Kevin.
Shit.
Aranio, as you put your hand down to the ground to try and sense any kind of seismic activity, you hear, you feel a very, very light thrum of something, just an inconsistent kind of thumping of maybe a group of people who aren't standing still. They can't stand still.
Can I feel where it's coming
It's
from?
coming from straight ahead to Spindlebriar.
We need to move left. I can feel somebody coming.
It doesn't feel like it's getting closer. It's just a consistent, like they're standing there and they're shuffling a lot.
I feel someone. We can't keep going straight. We have to go around, but we have to make it. We just have to sneak.
I got a feeling that at some point, instead of going around, we may have to go through.
Yeah, I am invisible. Do we want me to just like half step by half step make my way towards the actual edge of the woods? Not out of the woods, but enough to actually see past the tree line?
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Always.
Hey, if they haven't gotten killed yet doing what we're doing, I got faith in them.
There's a pause.
All right. Everybody else is gather up in case this is a surprise attack or something. Dakota doesn't trust me.
At all.
Dakota
None of us
doesn't
do.
trust me even a little bit.
None of us do. So yeah, like the itty bitty, careful half shuffle.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible.
That just makes it a flat roll, unfortunately for Echo.
Oh yeah.
With guidance.
With guidance.
17.
Cool. Roll me perception
Yeah.
as you make it through the tree line.
With guidance.
With guidance. Do the rest of you actually huddle in on Reese when he says that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got my back to him, and I'm looking out, and I've got my weapon ready.
Cool.
Ryan's looking in the different direction.
Yeah, all kind of like backs facing each other, looking in opposing directions.
19 on that perception.
19 on perception. Cool. You begin to break through the tree line, and you see a line of individuals. But something's weird about them. You see a caravan. You see a caravan that looks like it has freshly arrived to the town, as if it took the main road. And you see Elaine and Pinder Eldar in the middle of this group of people. And you see that as you kind of get closer and focus in, you see that some of them look strange. Like one of them has a ripped piece of armor, and in it you see a few shards of bone sticking out.
Can I do my channel divinity to sense undead?
Yeah.
I think that's just what that is.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, cool.
But there's more to it than that. You hear one of them, and you hear from him, buzz, buzz. And another one you hear, I'm silly. And it does a backflip. You start noticing more and more of them, pieces of them, bits of them, and these are the soldiers that died on the way here the first time. And there are a couple of mages that are sprinkled throughout that are not undead.
Yeah.
You see Pinder and Elaine in the center seem to be controlling the group. What do you do?
Echo's gonna double back, and the first thing that happens is as they pop back in, like visually, like the invisibility drops, they're already grabbing Reese by like the neckline of whatever armor tunic he's got on and yanking him down to eye level. I need you to look at me. Look at me and listen.
What is it?
It's not good, and I'm sorry. Everyone's been brought back, and we have to put them back. And I need you to stay focused on that. The best thing you can do for your men is to put them back.
You see as wires in his head start to click here and there as he's starting to go, I'll kill him. And you see as like you try and reason with him and say we, and he's reaching back to grab his great sword and itch his head just a little bit because it's a little itchy. And he grabs his great sword and begins to start walking towards the tree line and looks at all of you and says, come if you want.
Pinder's there, and Elaine. We've got mages raising the undead in the city.
Okay, we're not fit for this.
5 of us against what, an army they have?
You've killed giants. We took on the hidden daggers. You took down the hidden daggers.
With armies.
Barely.
More than what we have now.
Echo's walking backwards, following Reese.
Reese is just, all of your reasoning, he has no room for it right now as he begins to start walking.
Well, one of two things.
You want to kill your sister?
We don't go, Echo's dead.
Look, if we do this, we have to do this with a game plan. We can't go in planning to slaughter everything. We have to force our way through the hole and get to those teleportation circles.
If we, honestly, from what Echo says, if we take down the mages first, and that should take down the army.
But we also have Elaine
Pinder and Elaine.
to
And I don't know what their skill set is at. I don't know what to expect. And what we may have just learned is that Pinder may well be the champion of Bahamut.
I can't. And Ronnie starts to think in her head as time for Ronnie almost stops as she's watching Sandira and Cassio talk. And she's looking as Echo and Reese are going. And she starts thinking about like her mom and Theo.
As soon as Echo mentioned anything about Elaine being over there, you begin to start feeling a burning in the middle of your chest.
Narania holds her chest. This is not the way I wanted to do this, but you all keep thinking of a plan and I will meet you there. And all you see is Arania dashing past Echo, past Reese. And
Nice. I love it.
And
Are we really fucking doing this?
Arania comes bursting out of the tree line.
Oh, shit.
You see a good 10 dead soldiers and 5 mages and Pinder Eldar. But most importantly, you see Elaine, and she looks at you and goes, well. If it isn't my little sister.
And Arania stops, she smiles, she's like, hi. And then she immediately puts her hands up. Well, this is not the way I expected us to meet each other again. I thought we were gonna have dinner first. But how are you? How's life treating you? I have nothing on me besides this beautiful body. Kill me for that if you can.
Oh, well, I'm good. Did you enjoy your little guide through the forest?
Honestly, it was a little hard. You know, I'm not that skilled in like the actual plant of everything, but it was how'd you get here?
She points over to the caravan.
Is it one or two?
It's only a caravan is a group of carts. It's a group of carts. Anyway.
Oh, that would have been a lot faster. Should have told me. I see you have friends. Don't be rude. Introduce.
Friends, and they look at you and go, and one of them looks at you and goes, Buzz.
I know that one actually.
You know all of them.
Oh, ooh.
I didn't mean you're guiding a group through the forest because I know you didn't do much there.
That was rude.
Sorry.
What do you mean? How do you know?
Talking about your big Goliath guard.
How do you?
You don't remember what you found on him? I felt you remove it. And all of a sudden you see a black pool of ichor climbs into her hand and kind of flubbers around in it. And you can see a bit of steam coming off of her body. And she goes, seems we made deals with another pair of sisters.
You know, sisters stick together. You know, and as sisters, speaking of sisters sticking together,
spit it out.
You know,
don't be so nervous.
You know, we haven't hugged in a long time, dear sister, and I miss our physical interactions of us touching and hugging and handshake even.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
With guidance.
Disadvantage.
Oh no, she's not close. You're not close enough for guidance.
Are you
yet.
sure?
I promise.
It's a touch.
And she sped past you.
Fuck, that's a crit fail right there.
Oh, fuck.
She goes, nice try.
It was worth
But
a try.
no. Anyway, back to the guide I was speaking of. Did he act normal, at least?
I don't know with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Pinder begins to speak up. He goes, really? You don't know who we're speaking about?
Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Elaine.
My apologies. Pinder Eldar, one of the leaders of the Vishtari, and follower of Bahamut. And he raises his hand up, and you see the sigil of Bahamut in his hand.
Oh. I've heard a lot about you.
Yep. Well, I've seen a lot about you as of late with my little pet who's been leading you all here.
Arani kind of covers her body. Oh, what?
The Goliath?
What did you do?
Well, we tortured him for about a month and a half.
I've heard a lot about that.
And
No, I didn't.
I know you did. You can't lie to me. I was in his head this whole time. I know exactly what you've done. And at the end, when we could not get any information from him, my God of the mind, offered us a solution. And we cut away to something you guys don't see. But Sandira sure called. As you guys see at the end of the month and a half, a brand gets placed right in the center of the spine of Reese, a marking of Bahamut. And he goes, I know he's on the way in with the others around him. You want to know something neat?
I actually love fun facts.
The God of the mind isn't just of thoughts, it's the actual brain. So he can do interesting things like this. And he snaps his fingers. Echo.
Echo.
As you are beginning to run through the woods behind Arania. As she sprinted off, Reese drops down to a knee.
What are you doing?
He's like,
Get up.
And you see as he tries to rip off his armor, and he's ripping and tearing, and he finally gets the top part of his plate off. And as he's doing that, he begins to start dragging his nails through his head and his back as he reaches back. And you see this marking that you've just read about recently on his back, on your scale that is on your staff, the same scale that used to sit on your mentor's desk. It tilts in the opposite direction of when you saved his life forever ago. And you see as he starts to yell and goes, Echo, I'm sorry. And then he goes brain dead and drops. And you see his body twitch for a moment, and then it stops moving. As you see blood begin to pour out of his ears. And the marking fades away.
Echo's gonna run forward, drop to their knees. A hand over Reese's face, and I am gonna. There's that golden light as I try to cast Gentle Repose. We're just gonna put that body on ice.
Okay, yeah.
The target is protected from decay and can't become undead.
Okay. As you go to cast that spell, you feel the scale on your staff refuse to shift in either direction. Your power doesn't come to you when you call it in this instance. You don't know why, but maybe you have a hunch. I mean, maybe you have an idea.
Maybe I've got a clue.
But for some reason in this instance, nothing.
I need a moment. I need a moment.
That's
I need
okay.
a moment.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Does Arania see any of this, or is it just?
No, you're all the
way
way
in
fucking
front.
up there.
I
They're
know,
all
like-
the way fucking back there.
All you saw was Pinder snap his fingers. And then you might, They might have been close enough that you heard the yell, but that's it. And you guys were probably close enough that you heard Reese yell, "I'm sorry."
Listen,
To clarify, that did still burn a level 2 spell slot.
No,
Okay.
no, it didn't.
listen. They're not going to listen. We have to press through, and our goal is to survive to get to those teleportation circles. And something has happened with Reese. We have to go.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, let's go.
Hop on. I get on the board. We go.
You guys begin to ride forward.
Now let's. I don't know exactly what you did, but you don't need the rest of the group, right? They don't serve any purpose.
I guess you're right. We don't really need the rest of the group if you'd like to come with us.
Okay. Excuse me for one singular moment. She turns around and she takes a deep breath, and she goes she turns around, she walks over to a tree and she puts her arm out on it and she tells Mom and Theo to climb onto the tree.
Echo's already coming through the fucking tree line.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna wait on the tree. I'm doing something else as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what are you fucking planning, dog?
Then she is going to cast. I think it's this one. Sorry, sorry, my spells.
I think it's this one, Entanglement.
This one. Which one is he? I have no fucking.
She's just looking at 8 spells and they're all Entanglement. What you got? Go ahead.
I want to cast. I can't get it to pull up, but it was either between Mold Earth and Spike Growth. Basically, what I want to do is because I know the direction that they're coming. They're coming the direction I want to. And I basically want to create a wall
Okay.
that's going to block off. That's going to block out at least enough where they have to make an effort to go around it. Because what I want to do is I want to block it that way they can't just come charging through because they don't need them. What's the first thing they're going to do? I don't need you. I'm going to kill you. And so
Right.
Ronnie wants to make a blockade.
Mold Earth, I think, is a cantrip.
Yes.
But if you're willing to pump some spell slots into it, I'll make it a strong enough spell that they can put a whole wall up. You can earthbend like a motherfuck.
Yeah, that's what I want to do
Okay, cool.
exactly.
So where's the wall going?
In between you guys and Arania.
Oh,
So tall enough where, I don't know how tall the board goes. I don't know how tall y'all are riding through it, but
Cool, I got you. As Echo, Sandira, and Castiel are getting close to the tree line, you see Arania. What does it look like when you cast Mold Earth?
she takes a step back, and I want to say it's like how Toph does it, and she gets into a smaller stance, and then she kind of waves, and then she kind of waves, and she takes her hand, and then she slams it down to the ground. Like she's taking her entire body and she's slamming it to the ground.
Cool. As you guys see Arania slam into the ground, a massive wall of earth picks up that comes up to the height of the trees. And with that, 5 wizards all cast Hold Person on you,
What the fuck is she doing?
restraining you,
No.
and Pinder Eldar grabs you, and your sister looks at you and goes, "Very different of you to take the easy way. Well, I guess I win." And she claps, and the mages, Pinder, you, and Elaine all disappear. The earth, now that the caster is gone, falls back down. You all see 10 undead soldiers that you traveled for a month or so together with, but you don't see Arania, Pinder, Elaine, or any wizards. What do you do?
Word of Radiance on all 10.
Go on with it.
what the fuck was she doing?
I don't know.
Return.
You feel power begin to start coursing through you when it comes to taking care of the dead here.
Oh, I missed on that one. Fuck. Cool. 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage to all of them. Oh yeah.
Or they
right.
have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Is a 7 going to do it? Nope. All right. Let's roll initiative. Anybody get over a 20? 15 to 20?
19.
17.
12.
Okay.
Hey, Tyler.
Mhm.
It's not higher than 15.
Well, I mean, there ain't but one left, you know?
Yeah. You were literally the last one that wasn't in that group, so that's all.
I know what I got. As we pull in, we're hopping off the board. I'm like,
Yep.
God damn it.
You guys are all maybe about 30 feet from this horde of skeletons that have kind of bundled together. Castiel, it starts with you. It starts with Cass.
Yeah, just seeing everything happen before the board even stops. Castiel just jumps off the board in a bit of a rage after like all the shit that's been going on, all the shit that we've been through as a group, and Arania just up and just sacrificed herself for that shit. He is in a rage. So he just, before the board even stops, he just jumps forward and just starts running and goes after the first one. And he's just going to stab it twice with stab the first one he can get to with the Black Raven dagger.
Hell yeah, roll. As you go to stab with the Black Raven dagger and attack the skeletons, you do feel a chill go through your body.
Like a cold chill or?
No,
just
like a hot chill.
Well, I'm just trying to get a feel.
Dude, I liked a hot chill.
It's like hot rain. Disgusting.
The first one was a 24 to hit.
Okay, hits.
The second one was a 15 to hit.
Also hits.
Take it there's no sneak attack in there.
Not in this exact instance.
That is 14 points of piercing damage.
Cool. As you slash through one of these skeletal soldiers and cut them down, their bones and flesh fall to the earth. It moves on to Echo.
I was gonna bonus action poof 30 feet away.
Okay. Why didn't you say that at the beginning part when you did all the attacks?
Because I was double checking.
Okay. Poof. You gone. And you guys hear as all of these soldiers look at each one of you, and one of them is the girl that Sandira talked to and almost thought about maybe flirting back with. And she looks at you, and there's a smile across her face, but tears running down her eyes. You guys see Silly Man do a little backflip as blood pours from his mouth. Echo, it's your turn.
I am going to pop Spirit Guardians. And I'm just going to walk into the bulk of it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how many that is that I run into.
The way I'm running them right now is kind of like a horde health.
Echo's fucking marching on that shit.
A wisdom save, right? Believe it is. Yep.
Yes.
Not good. Not good for undead. You know, it's weird they give them low wisdom.
It's crazy. It's almost like there's a reason for that.
Not wise enough to stay alive, huh?
Stupid bitches.
13 radiant.
All right.
Echo is dead silent. There's no sound coming out of Echo.
You see
Except for that one singular return.
You see as more and more of them begin to fall away. And you see as the bodies drop, there's sort of this calm breeze of air that flies through. With Echo's spirit guardians, what do they look like again?
It's just the little
will-o'-wisps?
Yeah. Little gold will-o'-wisps.
Cool. As they die, you see the will-o'-wisps around Echo begin to grow. As if the spirits of these skeletons begin to help fight to kind of bring these people back to peace. It is the skeleton's turn. They're going to make 2 attacks on Castiel and 2 attacks on Echo. Does a 7 hit Castiel?
Does not.
Does a 7 hit Castiel?
Does not.
You see as these skeletons begin to start scratching and clawing at you. But it's almost like they're telegraphing every motion. Like they're trying to avoid you getting hit. And even Silly Man Zombie comes to slice at you and goes, "I'm being silly," and then slices at you. Easily dodged. 2 for Echo. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? Does a 14 hit?
No. And are they magical in any way, shape, or form?
They aren't.
Then it doesn't matter.
I know. We don't have to do that part every time. They begin to start slashing and snatching at your body. But nothing finds purchase. It's like these skeletons don't want to do this. Sandira, it is your turn.
Sandira walks over to them as he has his hand on the blade, and as the wind is like catching his hair, there's like steam rolling off of him. Steam is his new thing, no more glowing. And he gets close to the horde and he just says, "You all deserve so much better, and I'm sorry." And he strikes, and as he attacks the first time, you hear this. It's like a whisper, but there's a guttural to it, and he just goes "Yield" as the tip of the blade like sparks and catches on fire. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah.
Do you want me
Man, 20 more than what I've been rolling. Fucking dope. I wish I could be an intimidating DM and also roll good, you know?
We appreciate that you're not fudging your rolls.
The first one's 15 damage.
15, nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with like the Eiled Fire
Oh,
thing?
no. It's 15 plus 15 magical slashing damage plus 6 fire damage.
God damn. Okay. You slice through and like a wave of heat. Your blade slashes through a good handful of these skeletons like butter. As their bodies fall to the ground and you see some of them with that smile on their face and tears running down their eyes as more and more will-o-wisps begin to appear around Echo's body.
And then he will... Is there still some left?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
just a little. There's just a couple left, maybe 2 left.
And so then he'll bonus action hit with the other end of his glaive.
Mm-hmm.
14 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be 7 points of damage.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Okay. You swing your glaive through the last couple of skeletons. And all of you in unison feel this nice, cool feeling go through your bodies as you hear everyone from the caravan that died say one last thank you as the skeletons all die. Echo, a couple brush up against you. And then as some of them fade away, you see one last orb drifting in from the forest. A little bit bigger than the others. And it comes up close to you. And you feel a very warm glow from it. Floats up to the middle of your forehead and touches gently to your forehead. And then it begins to fade like the rest of them.
This is sick. Echo, I'm so sorry.
Echo's ignoring. Echo is turned on their heel and they're walking right back into the forest. Beelining, zero hesitation, straight back toward Reese's body. And right there, not even moving it, not even trying to move it somewhere that this might be easier. There's no other option. Echo doesn't have anything else. They cast spiritual weapon. there comes the gravedigger shovel, and right there where he lays, Echo starts digging the grave.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
I don't even want guidance right now, but I'm going to use it anyway. Doesn't even matter. I'm not even going to use it. I don't even want it. It's 22.
You feel something on your hip begin tapping. And you hear,
Is it the mushroom? Echo.
it is the mushroom.
What does Frederick want?
He looks at you and goes, "Oh." And he leans over towards Reese's body.
I think I know what it wants. Can I try to insight to see if I can play mushroom charades?
Sure.
I think I know what this fucker wants. It's a unnatural 20. It's a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what he wants.
Yeah.
He wants you to put him in his head. Is that what you thought he wanted?
Yes, it is.
Do we
Good.
follow him?
Oh yeah, we definitely followed.
Crack his skull open and put me in, is basically what he's saying.
What's going on?
No. Echo keeps... Echo doesn't even say anything. Echo looks from the mushroom, looks at Reese's body, and goes right back to digging.
The mushroom begins to yell and squeal and cry.
Echo snatches the jar from that, macrame net that they've created, holding the jar to the face. No! He's going in the ground.
You see him look at you, and he makes these bees flicker a little bit. What is left of them in the jar, and he looks at you, and he's trying to convey the best he can as just a little mushroom with no arms and a little tiny butt that he doesn't want. He's not hungry. He has food still in this jar. Just put me in his head.
This is Echo's only friend. This is, by all definition, desecration of a body. This is Reese's body.
Yeah, it could be.
Unfortunately, Echo does also remember that Aranya was able to talk to the wasps. Whether that was a limited intelligence so the mushroom was able to just be the one talking is yet to be, unfortunately, scientifically proven at this point. There's a loud as Echo just throws the shovel down and it impales in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Falls to their knees, hands shaking. Yeah, Echo's got the scimitar. Surgical precision right there along the cranium line.
There you go, right across. Good solid crack. His head opens. There's his brain. It looks like someone took a fork and spun it around in his head.
Echo's gonna scoop the mushroom out and just carefully lay it in there.
You see it kind of wiggle itself to get into the brain, and then you see him roots begin to form coming out of the mushroom, and you see as they slowly begin to start pulling the brain together, and they further spread, and you see that the roots start coming out of different wounds that were in his body and begin to start closing them up, and you see pieces and bits of everything begin to start forming back together. And after a moment, he looks at you and goes, "Meow." And now that brain that looks like it was stirred around in with a fork looks to have been pieced back together bit by bit and attached together with these sinews and roots. And he looks like he wants to get back up.
This mushroom just asked for uppies.
Echo is stunned. It's almost autopilot right now, like almost robotic movement of Echo pulling out this little mushroom and then trying again with gentle repose.
Yeah, it holds. Or it would. It holds. 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 It But you also see Reese's chest moving up and down. And the mushroom looks at you and goes, Mama. And he shakes his head at you.
Yeah.
And you do notice that Reese's head is still
Yeah,
open.
we're fixing that. We're fixing that. Don't worry. I was getting there. I'm getting there. We're just going to cure wounds that
Cass, I'm going to be
at
sick.
second level.
It looked disgusting.
Echo's hands digging into fucking...
There's still roots that are wrapped around parts of his body.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm going
I'm going to kill that final third level. We're just going to cast cure wounds at third level.
Hell yeah. You put the hat, you put the scalp back on his head.
Yeah.
You cast that cure wounds, and on top of Reese's head, a mushroom cap. He looks like a massive toad. And you hear him. What? Goats. And he turns over and he looks at you and goes, oh, fuck, did you die too?
Echo's hugging him. Arms around the neck. Just
fuck, we both
Shut up,
died.
shut up.
Oh no, you never hugged me like this in real life. And he hugs back. There's a lot more strength to it than there was maybe a day ago.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
He pulls away and realizes you guys are there too and goes, what the fuck? What the fuck happened?
Echo's letting go. It's that solid fucking hard knuckled closed fist clock straight to the center of his chest. Just
Nothing.
absolutely
Nothing
nothing.
felt.
I'm done. I'm sick of it. It's third time. At this point, you should just be in the fucking ground.
But here I am with a new little hat.
Yeah, just didn't know, like,
I can feel it.
on your head. Okay.
I can actually feel it.
Is that a hat?
Let me find out. And he goes to try and lift it up, and he goes, definitely not a hat. This
Myconoid.
one, not a hat.
Nope, you're part myconoid, the fairy mushroom, and you weren't. And then
And he looks down at the jar and goes, oh, you had something to do with this. And the little mushroom looks at him and goes, and he goes, well, thank you, little buddy. And he puts his fist up to the jar, and the mushroom headbutts the jar. He goes, he's like, you went in my brain?
oh, you can speak mushroom.
What do you mean, speak mushroom?
We can't understand him.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty neat. I wonder if I can speak mushroom now. Did you know what I just said?
No.
No.
Oh shit, I can speak mushroom.
Okay, so we're not going to eat the little guy.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. He says, now since you saved his life and he saved my life, we're now even.
I
So
would
you're-
say so.
That's fine.
And somehow I'm kind of like his kid. I don't know if I understood that part right, but whatever.
It's good to have you back.
Is it?
Is it?
I'm kind of hurt if it isn't, actually.
No, I mean, like, glad you're back and alive, but I don't know. The scales third time?
Third.
Third?
I'm
I
counting.
mean, there was the time that we just got back to him, and then this time. But when was the third?
You think I just make friends because I go out and talk to people, or because I stop them from dying?
I don't know. I thought maybe this dude liked you because you saved a lot of soldiers or something, and it just kind of
No,
became
that's
a
also
thing.
that happened after.
No, that did happen, yeah.
I figured it just became like a tired of seeing your face, tired of seeing your face too. Haha. And
Well,
then you
Echo,
became best buddies.
I, for one, think you're a great conversationalist, so I wouldn't know.
That motherfucker hasn't talked to you ever.
Thank you, Sandira.
What the fucking apology? What the fuck is happening? Are we sure I didn't die?
You were dead.
You were very.
It feels like I might still be dead. You guys did you guys die?
No.
You want to do the detect undead thing you do, or
Would you
He's
rather
not dead.
know?
you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
He leans over and gets real close in your ear and makes sure Echo can't hear him. And goes, if they said that, that means they probably can't do it right now. They might be out of juice.
Right.
Don't point it out. They'll hit me, and I don't want that. Well, where's Arania?
Well, after you had your gut sprayed open, not sure what that was from.
Branded.
I asked about that.
Well, it looked like a little tramp stamp, so I doubt he noticed.
Well, actually, now that I'm kind of back in
Or knew.
control, I can kind of tell you that I've been branded by Bahamut, and there was like this wall keeping me from telling anything about it to any of you, and I couldn't even. It was like it was removed from my brain, and then the only thing I had was something clawing at my head, telling me to take us to Spindlebriar.
And we found out why. So
Where are your spiders?
I put them on the tree
They
closest
jump
to the,
on me.
You feel them crawling up your back.
I found them. They didn't go with her.
what?
Two
The
little
spiders?
spiders crawl up Echo's shoulders and wave at all of you.
Well, as we were approaching, a giant earth wall went up in front of us, and apparently, as we were flying up, I caught a glimpse of Pender and Elaine, but
Oh, fuck. And he begins to start running back towards the fight and is like, oh, my fucking troops.
We fixed that.
we put them back to rest.
Echo is grabbing the spiritual weapon shovel out of the ground and walking back that way anyway.
I think they disintegrated, didn't they? Or they just kind of slopped down.
They just, the pieces of body slopped down,
Yeah.
but an orb did come out of each one of them.
Yeah, we put them back to rest peacefully. They deserved much better. But then Pender, some wizards or mages, some magic people, and Elaine all disappeared.
They took Aranya.
Well, what's the plan? We planning to get her back, or what's up?
Nah, fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. You guys can go live your lives now.
Well, I say we continue to these teleportation circles, and
I do think we're on a tighter
Absolutely.
time schedule now.
But I mean, even with the divine meeting coming up, could they even keep Arania from joining with? I don't think the powers of champions could stop the divine power of Loth from bringing her champion along. That's just my thought. So even they're on a clock. So something might be happening before this meeting. They can only
Or
hold
it's
Arania.
just petty sibling bullshit on top of everything else. Either way, yes, we do need to get her back quickly.
yes,
They're not dead, so I'm assuming she's still alive. And unfortunately, I think we're going to have to use the spiders as a litmus test on if she's still breathing or not.
well, I'm of the thought that there's still things we need to know.
There absolutely are, and we just have to get there quickly, and we have to figure it out quickly.
I say we make haste to these teleportation circles, make our way to Akis,
Learn as much as we can as fast as we can.
and there's a good chance wherever Arania is where Reese was.
You remember where you were? Now that you're not stupid?
Now, yeah. I'm feeling good. And he jumps
Fantastic.
up and does some pull-ups on a limb.
I'm going to hit you again.
I gotta try those. It's like it works here, and he's like, Sandira's like poking around at muscles, and he's like, wow, I never had one of those before.
While we're all talking, Echo is already getting started on these graves. Just another quick,
Obviously, Reese is also helping.
little mass grave.
Yeah,
Like,
let's make
it's got to
this-
happen.
Make this quick.
Yeah, we're on a tight schedule. I am a shuffle. I don't know. Sorry.
A little squat down.
I'm just imagining that the board is now just flying into the ground and then scooping
You're
dirt.
gonna mess with the paint job.
Wait, check this out. And I use my ability to grow one size larger, as so does my glaive, which is now the size of a shovel, I'm assuming. And I just start scooping with
The
that.
glaive was probably shovel size prior, but
Now it's bigger shovel.
all right.
Faster graves.
I don't think the graves move. As you three are beginning to redig the graves, redig the mass grave for the group of soldiers, we cut to Thistleheim proper. We are in a cell. There is a torture rack, and attached to it is Arania. Both arms attached to the top. Both sets of arms. And both legs at the bottom. And it has been pulled very taut. And then the hold person is released. And Elaine looks at you and goes, "Comfy? I don't actually care." And she walks away and shuts the door behind you.
No. She never wants to have a conversation with me anymore.
And all of a sudden, out of some steam, you see this older, hunched over kind of guy in a lab coat. And he goes, "Well, hello there. You seem to be my next subject."
Oh, hello. Hello. You are...
Regis Grackelstein. And you are my next new wonderful scientific endeavor. And you see him grab a large syringe, and he goes, "Don't move too much." And he winks and stabs a syringe into you, and you begin to feel like a million needles are stabbing into you all at once. And it is so much pain. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. You're gonna need a 20. Not a natural 20, but any kind of 20.
Just put it back
Just
down.
add up to 20.
Happy birthday to you.
14.
14. You go unconscious from the pain. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been our most recent episode of Legends in Training. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you for listening, and thank you to my wonderful cast. Be sure that you like, share, comment. Any kind of interaction with our podcast at all goes a long way. Please tell your friends. Share it with your friends. If you share it with a friend and then you show us you shared it with a friend, we'll give you $5.
Or you could spend
Or reach around from Zach.
stay up till 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning and freebase Coke and listen to the whole thing in 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
From first episode to this one.
At times 3.
Kaioken.
Rebuild your lawnmower. Don't pay your bills.
Turn up on them. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.